Sajid Javid issues post-Brexit warning to business leaders. British Chancellor Sajid Javid has warned manufacturing leaders that there will be no alignment with EU regulations once Britain's exit from the European Union is made official. The Treasury would not lend support to manufacturers that favour EU rules as the sector has had 3 years to prepare for Britain's transition, Mr. Javid said in an interview with the Financial Times. There will not be alignment, we will not be a ruletaker, we will not be in the single market, and we will not be in the customs union, and we will do this by the end of the year, Mr. Javid said. Once we've got this agreement in place with our European friends, we will continue to be one of the most successful economies on earth. We're talking about companies that have known since 2016 that we are leaving the EU. There is concern among some UK business sectors about leaving the current trading partnership without a new deal to reduce border friction. Mr. Javid admitted that some businesses may not benefit from Brexit, but added that the UK economy would ultimately continue to thrive in the long term. Once we've got this agreement in place with our European friends, we will continue to be one of the most successful economies on earth, he said. Mr. Javid will have the opportunity to sell his vision for Britain's economy post-Brexit when he travels to Davos next week for the World Economic Forum. But the Food and Drink Federation, FDF, said that no regulatory alignment with the EU after Brexit could lead to price rises. Its chief operating officer Tim Rycroft added, food and drink manufacturers will be deeply concerned by the Chancellor's suggestion that there will not be regulatory alignment with the EU post-Brexit. This represents the death knell for frictionless trade. It will mean businesses will have to adjust to costly new checks, processes and procedures that will act as a barrier to frictionless trade with the EU and may well result in price rises. The Chancellor also hinted that there might be tax rises in the March budget or autumn, telling the Financial Times that he was determined to take the hard decisions you need to sometimes, especially at the start of a new government. But when asked specifically about taxation, he said, "You'll have to wait for the budget." For more on this story, visit the news article link.